Hey gang, we're going back to the AirDog here, and we got the pump and the bracket to mount today. So what I'm going to do is just kind of lay this out and give you a test fit. So I'm not going to bolt this all together because I got to pull it all back apart, but just give you an idea. I want to mount it right here where I'm at, and I'm going to do a little something different. This block is going to be used, so it's going to stand me away from all the bolts around this frame, which I'm not worried about. This is not even a concern because that will step me out what I need. But yeah, I'm going to place this sucker right in here so it's guarded for the most part, and I'm going to have to build a shield for it. So let's take a little bit of carb spray. I'm going to hose this thing down a little bit so I can clean this up just a bit so we can mark on it. See if we can get rid of some of the oil and grit and dirt and garbage. Yeah, the rest of that oil and stuff's from the pan gasket we'll be doing here shortly. Let's get that wiped up better. So let me grab a Sharpie, and I'm using a silver metallic Sharpie. These stand out on metal very, very well. It's a little trick another mechanic showed me years ago. So we're going to go ahead and run this critter just about up to the top. That's about even. Oh, don't wiggle. Now, it's got my 4 spots there. Last 2 got some oil on them, so the pin didn't work quite as well. Give me a sec. I got to pause this so I can get a punch. Okay, now I got my punch. I'm going to center punch these the best I can, dead center. Now, there we go, got them center punch. Now, I'm going to take a drill and a drill bit. I'm going to drill those out. And here's the trick I'm going to do. I went ahead and got me out a 15/16 by 18. And that fits the threads of the bolts for the AirDog bracket. We're not going to use the frame bracket like normally done in the manual. Up. So other bit I'm missing. So okay, I did find the bit I'm looking for. I'm going to use 1/4 inch. It's actually supposed to be 17/64, so it's only 64 smaller. But you know, size wise, it's going to make it. I just kind of have to work a little hard to get her started, being I don't have a tapered tap. Other than that, let's get this thing drilled out. And then I've got 3 more to go. Got my oil can. When I add some oil to it, I can smell the bit getting hot. Come on. Give a little squirt more. All right, let's keep on plugging. A little bit more. All right, last hole. Definitely getting to be a warm day around here. Thunderstorm coming overhead and it's going to get humid again. All right. Now, I know this just had small. Just kind of ream it out a little bit. Take my rag. Now, I'm gonna pause for a sec. All right, got me a ratchet and a 1/4 inch square socket, which I actually have one in hand, so I can actually drive this tap in. Okay, gang, I'm just going to show you. I did have a mishap the other time I was working at this. I broke a tap off inside the frame. It took me a little bit to order me a new one. I did fix my hole. Now we're going to continue on with what I'm doing here. We got to get these rests tapped in. And I want to try to get these started. The crumbs out. A little bit of oil. And it gets stiff, you got to back off. And carefully unscrew it. Now, passed all the way through the frame. So basically when I get done with tapping these holes out, we can mount the AirDog right to the frame. Clean my tap back out. I did save that hole that broke the tap off in. Had Mark give me a hand getting it beat out of there. Get the chips out of the way. And pass through. Clean my tap again. And we'll start again on the last hole. We'll get this thing bolted up quickly here. And we pass through the frame. So now we don't need nuts or anything. We're gonna have a nice clean install here. So I have 4 bolts and the spacer block. Let's see if I can hit the bottom holes. Just hard to see. Then there's so much wiggle room for the bolt to dance around. You really can't see the placement of it. I'm going to try to go on feel on this last one. There we go. There we go. Give me a second, let me grab a tool.